Hi, this is Thomas Mowers. This is my multimedia project number 3, and today I'm going to talk about something that happened in the early 1980s in Ethiopia and how music was actually used to raise awareness for what was going on. So, anyway, I'm going to get right into it and just explain what happened in the early 1980s. So, Ethiopia is in Africa, it's in the Horn of Africa, and around this time there was severe drought which led to a major famine crisis for around five years. And basically, a famine is a severe lack of food, and many people were not able to get the proper nutrition. Were getting sick from eating things that were contaminated or not being able to eat at all, basically. And we're just getting really sick and we're starving to death. And by 1983, over 1 million people had died from starvation. And by 1984, 8 million people were at the risk of dying from starvation. And you're probably wondering, like, well, why wasn't anyone helping? Well, people were actually. There, organizations like World Visions were in Africa trying to do what they can, but there was just not enough funding. There was so many conflicts going on in the country itself that it was really hard to import food in Ethiopia to get these people the nutrition they needed to survive, to get them back on their feet. And sure, you can keep bringing in food, but when there's no rain, it's they can even make the food themselves. They don't even have water. So it was huge, massive problem on a very large scale. And just having organizations helping, there was just not enough money involved to help Ethiopia. So to bring awareness, and this is kind of what started and what got Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie involved in this, was on March 7th, no, by 1984, BBC reporter Michael Burek went to Ethiopia and took pictures of what was going on, took videos, put it on national headlines to show how serious the situation was. And there were pictures of kids starving. You could see their ribs. The pictures are terrible to look at. Hard to believe that anyone in any situation would have to go through that, yet alone an entire country. The entire country was suffering from this, and there was pretty much nothing you can do about it. It was going to fix over time. And on March 7th, 1985, these two music artists, Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie, decided, we're going to do something about this. And they wrote a song called "We Are the World," and the song was to help raise awareness for what was going on and to raise money. And what's really interesting about this song is that they recorded this song in LA right after the American Music Awards. And the reason for this is because they had 46 artists in the song, and it went national headlines, and everyone knew about the song. And the reason for it to be right after the American Music Awards is because that was the only way you could get all of these artists in one place, in one city, in one recording studio at a time, which is just phenomenal. That shows, and what was crazy, they went literally right after the Music Awards. And they made this whole movement called the USA for Africa movement, and basically raised over $60 million, which was then donated to Ethiopia. And I just think it's crazy that they were able to do this with one song, and how it just showed how important it was to everyone, all these artists, to record this. And basically, it went global, and it just really brought awareness to the situation. So anyway, I hope you learned something and you could take something positive from this video. Thank you.